Those who are rock stars because they sing or they perform because they had to. And whether they were performing to, you know, grand crowds or in their garage space to just their family members, they sing because they have to. The greatest dancers are those who dance because they have to, and they become rock stars or dancing stars because that is coming from such a pure place of passion. And that's what the world feels, because those are the people who last.
Yes.
The people who are operating from the passionate, true space.
Yes.
And not just doing it because they want to make the money or because of the ego self.
Yes.
That's what I think.
Very good.
But it's nice talking to you, Nick.
Thank you. Sorry it took so long, but it was a pleasure to be here.
Thanks, everybody at the Bodhi Tree. Now we have an email from Sumaya in Bethlehem who wanted to say that I live under military occupation. I've witnessed the demolishing of my home, and I do not know how to apply your theories when the outside is so out of my control. How can I be at peace when there are soldiers outside my door? There's a question for you.
That is, of course, the experience of many people in this world. If you look what's happening in this world, people are confronted with violence all the time, with loss. They lose their homes, they lose family members. Is it possible here to enter a state of surrender? Is it possible to accept the seemingly unacceptable? And for some people, it has been possible. I know it is possible to accept what seems acceptance, that this is as it is.
Talking about inner purpose, which is what I was trying to say to Nick.
50 million other people who are the same.
That's right, who are feeling that, well, listen, I got to make money. I got to make money. But what we're going to be talking about next week, Nick, is when you align the inner purpose and let the inner purpose determine what your outer actions are, then you're not worried.
That's right.
You never worry.
Yes.
No matter how much money you're making.
Yes.
You're not worried because you're on purpose with your life. You're on purpose with your life. Yeah, well, you know, I think a lot of people feel like this is all kind of, sometimes they feel like this is ooey gooey stuff. And yes, and I'll get spiritual, but let me make some money first.
In the New Testament, where he says, let me first do this, they invite you to the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
Say, let me first do this. There's another excuse. Let me first do this. First I have to do this.
Yes.
And then I'll be ready. Of course, it never happens. The then never comes.
Family was going to give up their computers, or they did give up their computers and their televisions for a week. And their little 5-year-old boy was crying because he had to give up the computer. His mom walked in the room, stood behind him, was behind him, called his name, and he still couldn't hear her because he was so mesmerized by the video game he was playing. What are we doing to ourselves, and more importantly, to our children, through the video games, the television, which is a form of like hypnosis almost?
Yes.
For people.
Yes. And it pulls your attention out of the body. It's like a leaking, an energy leakage, when, especially for young children, when the energy gets drawn out very easily. And so it's continuous energy leakage, and they cannot focus on because of the rapidly changing images on TV screen in many programs, the ability to have a prolonged focus on something is greatly diminished.
Well, I thought that's why we have so many children with ADD, because they've grown up in a world where they can there's 30 seconds and 30 seconds and 30 seconds.
Yes. That means the quality of your life is also diminished, because the quality of your life very much depends on the degree of your attention. Attention is quality. So if you cannot give attention to anything for very long, that diminishes the quality of your life and what you can do. So parents need to be careful with their children. I'm not saying remove all these things immediately from your children, because they are addictive, but very gently don't reduce the amount of time they spend with video games, and reduce gently the amount of time they spend watching television.
Because they cause you, as you say, so when watching television, the tendency is for you to fall below thought, not rise above it. Television has this in common with alcohol and certain other drugs. While it provides some relief from your mind, you again pay a high price, loss of consciousness.
Yes.
So, yeah, but for the most part, television is designed to numb us out.
Yes. And here we have the interesting concept of rising above thinking and falling below thinking. So what we are engaged in here, now most people are at the thinking level. They are controlled by their mind. They are identified with their mind. This work that we are doing here, if you can call it work, it's not work really, is rising above thinking. Being present means you have risen above thinking. You are fully conscious, but there's little or no thought activity.
Can you notice that if I meditate before going to sleep, I have a better sleep?
Yes. And what I recommend to people is, as they lie in bed, ready to go to sleep, lie on your back, flat on your back, and bring attention, scan your body with your attention, from your feet to your head, your hands, your arms, and then feel the internal aliveness of the body as you lie there. You lie in the energy field of your body. That means there's also very little or no thinking going on, because the attention moves into the body.
To the body.
And from there you go to sleep. Hold that for 5-10 minutes. It's a very pleasant way of saying goodbye to that day and of going into sleep. It feels very much alive. It's joyful actually to lie there in that energy field.
And that energy field that you're talking about is exactly what this whole chapter is about, is the energy field of inner space.
Yes.
Go inside the body and allow yourself to be the observer of the body.
Yes. And then you connect with the energy. You merge the energy field. And of course the body is mostly empty space, 99.999% empty space. Physicists tell us. The space between the molecules, the atoms that make up the body, the spaces in between the atoms is so vast that your body is 99.999% empty space.